Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah to all my brothers, Yahweh Shamar Elotam Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah to all of my sisters. We are for 125th Harlem, New York, under command of Gen.YAHANNA. And this is the Minneapolis class. And what we need to realize is that the white man is the devil. Stop following after him. Stop trying to love him, because Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are following the white man. That's why our women is such monsters in our community, in our households, because the white man is pushing an agenda that independent Black woman agenda, that strong Black woman agenda through the media, and it's got them believing that they don't need a man, and that they independent, and that they oppressed, and all that nonsense. All because they following the white man and falling victim to the media. So go ahead and grab that. 1 Corinthians 11:3. If a woman knew how to choose a man, what kind of man they supposed to be going after, then it wouldn't be a problem. But go ahead. This is what kind of man women are supposed to be going after and seeking to try to find. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So women need to go after a man who's trying to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, who's searching out the Lord first, who puts the Lord first before everything. Because the reason why they can't find a man is because they up there looking for, they finding niggas in the streets who's selling crack and heroin out their kitchen. They going for the gangbangers and the niggas with money, the dope heads, the dope boys. They ain't going for a man who's searching for Christ, who's trying to do righteously, who's trying to serve the Lord with all his heart. That's why they can't find a man, because they're not picking a man. They're searching for a boy. That's a kid. A real man is gonna serve the Lord. Go ahead.
And the head of every woman is the man.
And once they find a man who is searching, who's following the law, statute, commandment, because that's a real man. That's who a woman is supposed to follow. A woman is under a man. A man is over the woman, and that's it. Ain't no, I'm the authority, and the woman wear the pants. Ain't none of that. When you in the house, you need to shut your mouth, because the man is running. Whatever that man say, that's what you do. If that man say go bake some biscuits, that's what you go do, because he the man. He's the authority. Shut your mouth and listen to him. Go ahead.
And the head of Christ is God.
The head of Christ is God. Read that one more time from the top.
Come. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So every man, your only duty is to follow Christ. That's what you're supposed to do. Follow the Lord. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Stop sitting there smoking weed, popping whores, getting drunk all day and all night. Stop doing all that folly. Stop following the white man. Stop loving the white man and follow the Lord and love the Lord. Go ahead.
And the head of every woman is the man.
Woman, stop going on the TV following Beyonce's lead. Talk about I'm a strong Black woman. The Black woman is not God, so cut the nonsense out. If the woman was God, why is there over 500,000 abortions? How is the Black woman God when there's over 500,000 abortions? That's nonsense. Why are you worshiping somebody who's murdering the whole nation? What the black man needs to do is man up and tell that woman, stop having so many abortions. Stop killing your babies, man. Stop, close that loud mouth of yours and listen for once. Obey that man that's in your house. That's why so many black women don't have a man, because they don't know how to shut their mouth. If they would shut their mouth, that man will stay in the house. Go ahead.
And the head of Christ is God.
Go ahead and grab Ephesians 5 and 22. See, what these women and Negroes don't understand is that since they follow the white man, they believe that they believe that selling crack is cool. When that's nonsense. That's folly. When all they do is drink and get high all day, every day, while the black community is being destroyed by drugs, gang violence, black on black crime, abortions, gentrification, all of that. When the Lord is sending hurricanes all over the place, destroying everything, you up there partying, having sex, popping mollies, doing all this stuff, sinning against the Lord, when He's destroying your whole neighborhood. He's destroying your neighborhood, punishing you because you refuse to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You up here letting a black woman run her mouth and run you up out the house. Be a man, stand up and tell her to sit down somewhere. Tell her to shut her mouth, man. Grow some balls, man. Be a man. Take your masculinity back from the woman and the white man. Like, what I didn't understand when I was in the world is, why do niggas sell drugs to their own people? But they don't sell it to nobody else, though. Why would you shoot a black man, but they don't shoot at the cops, though? Like, why would you do that? Why would you harm your own people before you harm the enemy? The one who's been raping, robbing, and murdering for over 400 years. Why would you do that? It don't, like, that's idiotic, man. Go ahead.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22. Wives, submit yourself unto your own husband, as unto the Lord.
Wives, submit yourselves like unto the Lord. When that man is in the house, submit yourself like he's Christ. Like he's the Lord. Submit yourself unto that man. If he say, I want a hot bath, run that man a hot bath. If he say he want his feet rubbed, rub his feet. Treat that man like he was Yahushua himself. Like these Christians always say, I'm married to Christ. Well, why don't you treat your man and submit your man unto your man like he was Christ? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to serve your man. You're supposed to be a helpmeet unto your man. But you up here running your mouth, going crazy, talking about, I'm going to the club. Dressing like a damn clown out here. All you see is women out here with body suits, skin tight suits, rompers. Like, all these women want to do is party, get a drink. But they don't want to sit their ass down and serve their man, because he tired. He been slaving for the white man all day. All he want to do is come home and have a hot meal. But you don't want to do that. You want to be in the club, shaking your butt, doing a stanky leg. You want to be in the club doing all that. But all your man want is a hot meal after you done slaving for the white man. That's why you don't have no men in the house, because the women out here going crazy. That's why it's so a high percentage of families in the black community who don't have a father in the house, because this black woman is going crazy. This is crazy, man. We need to get this in order. We need to fix the black community. And how do you do that? By the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why it's so important for you to be in these classes, attend these classes in the I.S.U.P.K. Because we the only real men out here. We the only ones who's trying to fix our people, trying to save our people from this captivity. We the only ones who are doing the work of the Lord. Go ahead. We are the body, only the one body of Christ. Read it again.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband, as unto the Lord.
Wives, submit yourself unto your own husband. If your man say, no, you ain't going out here with your butt hanging out, your breast hanging out, put some damn clothes on. Submit yourself and go do it. Don't nobody want to see you out here with your damn breasts falling to the ground out here. Cover yourself, man. Have some decency to yourself. Have some shame. Cover yourself up, man. Don't nobody want to see that. If your man tell you go in there and make some food because he hungry, or go in there and change that child diaper because he been crying all day, get that child something to eat, then you do it. Don't question your man. Close your mouth and listen, because what he's saying is true. Like if you're getting a man who's following the law, statute, and commandment, he knows what he's talking about. Stop questioning that man and submit yourself. Go ahead and grab 1 Corinthians 14 and 34. Submit yourself unto that man. See, it's crazy because women out here be fighting, having sex with all these other dudes. Like, if you are having sex with every other dude, you are committing a sin. You are committing adultery. That's a sin according to the scripture. You are adulterous. You are a whore if you are out here sleeping with 7 dudes. If you got 87 baby daddies with 57 kids, you are a whore. Close your legs, man. You are supposed to submit yourself unto one man and one man only. That's it. You lay down with a man, you're married. If you having sex with a man, you're married. Period. Ain't no, oh, I'm gonna see what he got over there. Oh, I heard he was making $5,000 a day, and yeah, he got some fly Jordans on over there. I'm trying to see what he. No, sit down. Knock it off. Chill out. Cause you are being a whore right now. Don't nobody want no whore. There ain't supposed to be no whores of the daughters of Israel. There will be no whores in the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 34. Let your woman keep silent in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. So this scripture is for all these women pastors out here who think they supposed to be teaching. You are not supposed to be teaching. You don't have the authority to teach according to the scripture. You are not supposed to be up there on the pulpit, because I don't know about what y'all been hearing or seeing recently with these Christian churches. They are out of control. You got twerking in the Christian church, child molestation, you got homosexuality going crazy in there. Like, you got all kinds of sinning. They be eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster every day before service. Like, that place is disgusting because they allow women to teach the scriptures. They allow women
to have a voice when they supposed to be shutting their damn mouth and sitting down and listening. There ain't supposed to be no woman teaching the scriptures, period. Go ahead and read that again.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 34. Let your women keep silent in the churches.
Let the women shut her damn mouth and sit down in the churches, in a congregation. When you in a congregation of men, shut your mouth. Go ahead.
For it is not permitted unto them to speak.
You ain't supposed to be talking, saying nothing. Just listen, wrap your head up, and if you're spoken to, then you speak. Because that's how a woman's supposed to be. A woman ain't supposed to be a loudmouth. A woman ain't supposed to be gossiping about this man, this woman, what they did last week, what's going on over here, what's going on over there. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Just shut your mouth and sit down and speak when you're supposed to be, when you're spoken to. Go ahead. Is that it on that?
No.
Go ahead.
But they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law.
They are commanded. When a woman is in a church or in a congregation of men, you are commanded to shut your damn mouth. You are not supposed to say nothing unless the men tell you to speak. That's it. Because the biggest problem in a black community is a loudmouth black woman who thinks she knows it all, who thinks she always right, who cannot stand to shut her mouth for a second. Running her mouth about what Keisha did last week, running her mouth about Jerome and how he going around here smashing all these other females, about how he a dog, about this and that. Like, no, shut your mouth and that's it. If the black woman would shut her mouth for just a second, 50 to 60% of the males in the black community would go back into the house. They wouldn't be scared to go back in the house with a Loch Ness monster in there. We want a sweet honey dove in the house. We don't want no crocodile, lizard monster in there. Can't no black man, don't nobody want no monster in their house. Don't nobody want Chewbacca in their house. Yelling and screeching all day. Go ahead. You at 1 Timothy 2 and 11?
I got that.
Go ahead.
You want me to read straight through 11 and 12?
No, just read.
Just read 11 first?
Yep.
Come on. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Let the woman shut her mouth for just a second. Let the woman learn. Because you can't learn nothing unless you listen. And how do you listen? By shutting your damn mouth. You can't learn and talk at the same time. You can't learn nothing if you shouting about how Keisha and stole your man. You can't learn when you shouting about Jerome's new Bentley. You are not learning nothing. Go ahead.
Verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence.
So a woman is not teaching. You are not authority over a man in his own house. The only reason why women think they have authority over a man is because they can call the white man. They can call the police and have that man locked up. That's why women think they have authority in the house. Women believe that the only reason why women can run their mouth like they do and be monsters and Chewbacca's and lizard creatures like they do in the household is because they got the white man to protect them. They got the police to come and lock up the black man. But if a black woman calls the police, you are an idiot. You are a fool. Because really, you are killing that black man. You are murdering that black man if you call police on him in his own house. That's his house, not yours. You don't have the authority, black woman. If the black man tells you to do something, do it. Shut your mouth, man. Go ahead and read 1 Timothy 2 and 11 again.
Okay. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Be subjective. Go ahead.
12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to absorb authority over the man, but to be in silence.
You are not the woman and the man in the household. You are the woman. You don't have the authority. Go ahead.
That's it on that.
Go ahead and grab the next scripture. Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. Black woman, you don't run a damn thing in this house. If you got a black man in the house, that's who run the house. Shut your mouth and go ahead and cook them scrumptious biscuits that you made from scratch. Run the bath water. Rub my toes. Go get a change of clothes for when I hop out the bath. Be sweet and subtle. Be the woman you are supposed to be. You are not supposed to have the authority in the house. That's not the order. The man is the head of the woman, man. Be a woman. Why would you want to be a man and you're a woman? That's insanity. You are not both. I bet not hear you talking about some, yeah, you a single black woman talk about, yeah, I'm the mom and the dad. Come on now. You talk about you the mom and the dad raising a son. He gonna raise up and when you raise him, he gonna be a damn homosexual running around talking about I was born a woman. I was supposed to be a woman. I'm a woman in a man's like what? You a woman in a man's body? Come on, man. You got a mental illness. All because your mama said she was a man and a woman. All because your mama has been a monster in your household, emasculating you all your life. You turn into a damn homosexual. Or you turn into a homosexual because your uncle molested you or your Christian pastor molested you when you was little. Like, we need to get our communities together, man. Start following the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Come back to the Lord. Stop sinning out here. This is real, man. You saw them hurricanes come smashing everything. Our people have been dying in all manner of ways, man, because you refuse to come back to the statutes, the law, statutes, and commandments. Because you think you run everything, we up here dying. Black on black crime. Drugs being sold. Like, you walk outside and look at your community, and it's because you wicked. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter death the woman. Bitter than death the woman.
The woman in these black households, you are bitter. I'm telling you the truth, man. This needs to stop. Like, these women out here running their mouth, this is crazy. Like, don't no man want to sit in the house with this monster in here running and nagging and being loudmouth about every little thing. What in your right mind makes you think that somebody want to sit there and listen to you being a monster like that? Talk about, I don't need no man. Like, who wants to hear that? What man wants to hear that? What man wants to be emasculated like that? Come on, man. What you're doing, women, in these households is wrong. And you need to change that. You need to come into these classes and get your spirit right. You need to come into the I.S.U.P.K. You need to get that under control. Don't let nobody tell you that you can have an abortion, because that's murder, man. You out here murdering over 500,000 babies a year. Black women alone. You are a murderer. You learned from the white man. You are killing over 500,000 babies? That's over 500,000 lives a year that could have been out here. Like, that's crazy. Like, if you sit down and think about all these devices that the white man is using to destroy us, and it's been working. Because they refuse to acknowledge the truth and take it how it is. These people are murderers. They are murdering you right now. Fucking poison in your water, in your food. Come on, man. Come get this wisdom out this Bible, man. Come learn how to conduct yourself. Come and be a family again. Go ahead. What's more bitter than death? A woman. Why? Why is she more bitter than death? Because she out here running her mouth, being a whore, naked as all can be, shaking her behind in every club that you can find, on every corner that you can find. Like, it's crazy. Go ahead.
Whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth. You find a wicked woman out here, a whore, she is a snare to you. She gonna get you caught up. You gonna get in all kinds of trouble. She gonna have her cousins, little Pookie, around the corner, come shoot up the house. Because you told her ass to sit down and shut up. She gonna have little Pookie around the corner come try to muscle you out. Then you're gonna be in a little shootout with little Pookie. Then everybody gonna die. Because of this woman don't want to shut her damn mouth or put some damn clothes on. All of that happened just because of that. Go ahead. She is a snare and a trap to you. Go ahead. Whoso pleases God shall escape from her.
If you follow the law, statutes, and commandments, you will escape from that kind of woman. Because you will know that a loudmouth black woman is not where it's at. A woman out here half naked in rumpers, shaking her behind in the club, it's not where it's at. You want to try that woman's spirit first. If you know that she's loudmouth, she can't shut her damn mouth, why would you pick that? Why would you try to wife that woman? Why would you lay down with that woman? If she can't shut her mouth for 1 second, if she can't stay out the club for 1 second, if she can't put some damn clothes on for 1 second, why would you pick that woman? That's why the scripture is saying that. Go ahead. Read that one more time.
Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman.
And that's why it's saying that. If this woman don't want to listen to you in any circumstance or any moment, she's out here partying all day and night, out here grinding on every dude in a club. If she out here loudmouth, gossiping about everything, she don't know how to shut up, she don't know how to put some clothes on, she don't know how to do what you telling her to do, that's why she's more bitter than death. Go ahead.
Whose heart is snares and nets.
She gonna get you caught up, tied up, she gonna get you in that jam. Alright, go ahead.
Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
But whosoever pleases God, you will get away from that loudmouth black woman. If you follow the law, statutes, and commandments, you will get away from her. The Lord got you, man. The Lord is your shield. The Lord is your hedge. The Lord will protect you from a woman like that because you know to avoid that woman. But if you out here sinning, you a doughboy, you selling crack to everybody, you the #1 hype man, you out here low-key snitching for the cops, turning in your own brothers, you that man out in the streets, you gonna get caught up and snared and die behind that woman. Alright? And that's all I got to say on that. If you want more of this work, I mean, if you want to learn how to get away from that woman, how to get away from that snare, how to avoid death, then come into the I.S.U.P.K, man. We're going to teach you everything in this Bible. We're going to teach you how to serve the Lord and all of that. Because we got classes Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 all week. We go out to camp every Saturday. Like, come on, man. Get out the world. Get away from that death. Alright? And with that, I just want to say, Shalom, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, Shak, Barakatah to all my brothers. Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar, Aladan, Bahashem, Yahweh, Shak to all my sisters. Shalom.
Shalom. Damn, right?